Hey guys, MD Prepper here. Quick knife review. This is my latest little pickup. Just picked it up recently. I'll give you the facts on that here in a second. But this is the Blind Horse Knives December special of the month. This is the Frontier Trapper. I just got this in about 2 hours ago. Once I got home today, it was sitting in my mailbox. And I love this little blade. Haven't used it yet, other than just cutting some basic paper, that kind of stuff around the house, but that's not what this blade is used for. But love this little thing so far. Liked it enough that I had to give a little quick review on this thing. Again, like I said, this is the Frontier Trapper, which is a sort of a modified version, if you will, of the Frontier Valley, or the little smaller patch knife. This is somewhere in between the two. It's a very different style blade, very unique, and man, I wish they'd had this when I first ordered my first Blind Horse knife. So far, of my smaller knives, I think I like this one the best so far, even over the Frontier Valley or the little Tiger Nap that I've got. Love those knives. Can't say enough good things about them, but this is classy looking. This is a nice little knife. As of this posting, December 8th, in the evening here, I went online to check this thing, and if you don't have one by now, sorry guys, they're already sold out, so you missed your chance. I like this knife enough that I hope everybody else does as well, that maybe they might make these regularly or make something a little larger possibly. This is a good looking knife for an amazingly good price. I got this last week, signed up for it after I got the monthly special via email and bought it immediately. My secretary at work at lunchtime looked over my shoulder and went, "What do you need that for? You don't need another knife." Took one look at it and went, "I'll show you," and purchased it. Partially out of spite, partially because this is a good looking blade. This is one of the monthly specials that really stood out. I've been watching them for a while and like this one the best so far. It's 01 tool steel, just like a lot of their other blades. 6 inches overall length here. It is 2 3/8 inch cutting edge right there, and about 3 1/4 inch handle overall. So it's a little bit smaller than my Frontier Valley. It's 1/8 of an inch stock here, thick, if you can see that. What's interesting about this blade, which you don't see on a lot of smaller blades, or blades in general these days, this has a Saber Grind. If you can see the Saber Grind, it's sort of like a Scandi, but not. It's got an extra little beveled edge there at the cutting edge. But otherwise, at first look, you might say it looks like a Scandi grind. It's related. Being the Trapper, for skinning that type of stuff, small work, and putting index finger up here or a thumb for smaller, finer work. This thing fits in the hand great. Absolutely great. This one has the polished black grips on it. Don't know if you can see that there. These are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous little black canvas micarta grips. If you saw my last posting on the Frontier Valley, my only complaint about the knife was that it came with more of a matte style finished grip on it. Come to find out, I got a comment from one of the guys, Scooter, at Blind Horse Knives, said that was kind of standard for the Scandi grinds. Didn't know that at the time. Of course, I ordered a Scandi blade because Scandi being good for woodwork. The matte finish does have a little better texture for finer work. Though, with the way you hold this Frontier Valley here, not so sure that that extra texture is going to matter a whole lot. I may, at Scooter's generous offer, send that back for polishing up, but I don't think I will. I think I'll keep these just to compare the two. Don't know if you can see the difference here between the matte finish and the polished. That polished is sexy. That is a gorgeous, handsome blade. Again, this one's perfectly fine and functional, and I understand why they shipped it that way, but the polished, man, that's classy. Cannot wait until I get my Bushcrafter. I actually thought that was what was going to be in the box today, because I've got one of those on order, but this one came in instead. If you look at these two side by side, it's about overall right at maybe a ½ inch shorter total length. If you look at it, it might be a 1/4 inch shorter on the blade and maybe about a 1/4 inch shorter on the grips. Doesn't make a tremendous difference. Let me put this one away for a second, the Frontier Valley, because that's not what we're reviewing. The little Frontier Trapper here fits your hand well, very, very well. It's not full-size grip, but you don't really need it with this blade. That's not what you're going to use it for. Got the nice lanyard hole at the backside. Nice addition that the Frontier Valley does not have. So I like that better than the Frontier Valley. Again, it almost feels like these grips are a little bit wider, but looking at the two side by side, it doesn't seem that way just to look at them. Maybe it's just the design of the blade and the way I'm holding it that makes it feel a little thicker, better. Again, the polished handles are a little slicker, but again, I don't think that's going to hurt me in form and function, but man, does it look good. These come with a black only style sheath. Works real well. Standard. I assume this is for their smaller patch knife style because it's almost identical to the Frontier Valley sheath, except it's, if you line them up, just a hair shorter, maybe a 1/4 inch shorter and all that. Otherwise, appears to be identical front and back in all other forms. Black is fine. Looks good. If you can see that there. Though I have to say that I think I like this brown leather sheath a little bit better. I just like that brown color. I think that's darn sexy. You can carry that in the brown sheath. I like that. That polished handle, brown sheath, that's nice. This one only came with the black. That's what they were offering for the special. This was a steal. 55 bucks is what I think I paid for this with shipping. Do not regret this at all. It was a bit of an impulse buy at the time, but I like this. This is probably going to be the one that I carry most, other than my little Tiger Nap neck knife. I think this is going to have a lot of uses out there. I think I'm going to like this a lot. Again, there's your pretty little blind horse knives emblem there. Again, Frontier Trapper. If you don't have one already, sorry you're out of luck unless you can find somebody who's willing to sell you theirs. This is a gorgeous little blade. Just had to give a shout out to Blind Horse Knives because this is quality. I like this a lot. This was a steal for the price. Can't wait till next month's special, see what you guys have. May actually get the machete at some point. Been bouncing that around. Very expensive for a machete, but if this thing is anything like the machete, or the machete is anything like this, I'm not going to regret it. I'm probably going to wait till I get my Bushcrafter in here. Ordered that a little over a month ago. Haven't gotten it yet, but hopefully I'll get that here shortly. Maybe after Christmas. I don't know. Just depends on when they ship it to me. I'm going to look at that bad boy as a larger style knife, and if I like it, I'm going to be ordering from Blind Horse Knife for a while, because this is an amazing little knife. Again, can't say enough things about it. Sorry to the rest of you guys out there who don't have the opportunity to order one, but I grabbed it while it was hot. Very much worth the price. Good little blade. Love that Saber Grind. Grew up with a old British Army saber that my grandfather brought back from the war. Handed it to me as a play toy, which it was an antique. Shouldn't have been playing with it in the woods, but man, that thing was a chopper. I hacked plenty of trees and limbs down with that thing. I should have had it up on the wall and oiled up, but beat the heck out of that thing and loved that Saber Grind. Always been a fan of a Saber Grind since about then. I don't know, I was 8, maybe 9 years old, running around out in the woods with a Saber Grind blade. Can't wait to use this thing out in the field. Alright guys, MD Prepper out on the Frontier Trapper. Out.